Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, my Auto Club Speedway recap. Like I've said earlier this year, I did the previews of each race, so I was going to kind of recap each race and stuff and kind of have a video log of things that have happened that we want to kind of look back on as the season goes on. So we had two races on Auto Club Speedway on Sunday because there was a blizzard warning in San Bernardino County for the first time ever. There was 5 foot of snow on the mountains around Montana. Wow. Alright, two great races yesterday. We had the Cup race and the Xfinity race. If you listen to XM Satellite Radio, I called into TMD, Mike Bagley, and Pete Pistone this morning. My Black Flag, Checker Flag. I called into Moody Speedway with my thoughts on the weekend as well. Rob from Missouri. So we started the weekend off in no practice, no qualifying. We lined them up according to the metric, and we went with it. Top 5 for the lineup was Christopher Bell, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Joey Logano, Alex Bowman, and Chris Buescher. Stage 1, we had Ross Chastain in the Trackhouse car winning, followed by Brian Blaney, Daniel Suarez, second Trackhouse car, Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., and Chase Elliott. Stage 2, once again, won by Ross Chastain. He's won 3 of the 4 stages, he had 2 stage wins here, he had stage 1 at Daytona. So the 4 stages, he's won 3 of them. Kyle Busch was second, Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, Daniel Suarez, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Brad Keselowski, and Corey LaJoie. He was in the top 15, top 20 all day long. But at the end of the day, nobody had it for that number 8 car of Richard Childress Racing, Kyle Busch, getting his 61st career win, his first with RCR. And now him and Kurt have become the all-time winningest brother combo in NASCAR history. Kevin Harvick started his 750th consecutive start. He's one of 3 drivers all time to make that many consecutive starts. The rest of the top 10 in the race was Chase Elliott, Ross Chastain, Daniel Suarez, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Alex Bowman, Austin Dillon, and Joey Logano. Also, Kyle Busch became the all-time leader in 19 consecutive seasons of winning a race. His entire Cup Series career, he has won every year, breaking the tie he had with the King, Richard Petty. So we had 3 big things that happened. We had the 19 consecutive years by Kyle Busch. That's the video coming soon. We had Kurt and Kyle Busch becoming the all-time winningest brothers over the Allisons. Video coming soon. And we had Kevin Harvick, his 750 consecutive start. The only start he ever missed was in 2002. He got into a scuffle in the truck race and was suspended for the Cup race. Video coming soon. We know after this race weekend they were going to demolish Auto Club Speedway and redo it as a short track. We did find out from Adam Stern reported it, and somebody else reported as well, that the Business Journal reported that they had that Auto Club, so Speedway Motorsports, NASCAR, sold like 200 and some acres of the property for $544 million, $500 million for land in Southern California. They kept like 80 or 90 acres, which is more than enough for a short track. Rumor has it Bristol, Martinsville hybrid. So look like Martinsville, high bank like Bristol. Some of the ground that they sold, whatever industry that will be buying it, they will lease back some of the parking area. Like I said on TMD this morning, my thoughts on that, I don't know if we're going to have this short track. I feel that if they got that much for the land they already sold, and apparently some of the reports I saw, they had sold basically the part of the backstretch and back to the end of the property. I don't know. I mean, I think they're going to sell the rest of it and be done. Like I told Moody when I called in the Speedway, if they sold what they sold for $544 million, they kept 90 acres. Instead of spending $250 million building a short track, when you could sell that property for at least $250 million, why not just do it and be done with it and not have a track there? I know NASCAR wants a presence in Southern California. Here's the thing. You can lease the Coliseum. We've already proved we can do that. We're doing a street race in Chicago. We know it's going to be a success because I have not yet come across something NASCAR's done that wasn't successful. Long Beach Grand Prix. Boom, it's been a success. You already have an infrastructure there with IndyCar and IMSA. IMSA is owned by NASCAR. If some of these sports cars can do that course, a NASCAR next-gen car could. You could do a triple header weekend in April. Boom, there you go. You have Laguna Seca, which is right up the road. You have Sonoma. You have presence in in California. To me, it's a no-brainer. If you can put seats in Irwindale, you can do Truck Series race there. Boom, there you go. As for the Xfinity race, holy snap, what a race that was. No practice, no qualifying. The top 5 starters were Austin Hill, John Hunter Nemechek, Justin Allgaier, Parker Roscliffe, and then the 16 of Chandler Smith. I was so impressed by Chandler Smith, Sammy Smith, as well as those 2 rookies. Never seen this track before, how well they ran. John Hunter Nemechek ran up front all night long as well. Like I said for the TMD boys, my green flag was for them was how well KBM 2022 KBM drivers Chandler Smith, John Hunter ran in this. Stage 1 was won by Cole Custer, hands down, followed by Austin Hill, Chandler Smith, Daniel Hemrick, Ryan Elliott Herbst, Sheldon Creed, Brett Moffitt, Austin Dillon, John Hunter Nemechek, and Parker Clearman. Stage 2, Cole Custer, just like Ross Chastain, Cole Custer dominated this race. He won it the last 2 years as well. Followed by John Hunter, Sammy Smith, Austin Dillon, Parker Clearman, Justin Allgaier, Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed, Riley Herbst, Chandler Smith. And then the top 10 of the race, John Hunter Nemechek, Sam Mayer, Justin Allgaier, Chandler Smith, Josh Berry, Austin Hill, Riley Herbst, Austin Dillon, Brett Moffitt. What a run for Brett Moffitt. AM Racing, a little bit of Xfinity program they always been back to the pack. They've never ran this well. They have at Daytona until they got crashed out, and then here, top 10. Then Parker Clearman. John Hunter got stage points all night long. Chandler Smith got stage points all night long. Austin Hill got stage points all night long. Parker Clearman got stage points all night long. That save that Sheldon Creed had, that was my other green flag I was going to use for Team D today, but how did he not just annihilate that car? I don't know how he did that. My black flag for the Xfinity race was Cole Custer's tire. That car was so dominant. I was so looking forward to how well he could do at this track. Again, he won here 2 years in a row. He ran here last year. I'm sorry, that was the RSS Racing, or Bobby Daughter in the 07 is subpar equipment. But yeah, he went out there and won it last year. So Xfinity race, one of the greatest Xfinity races ever at Auto Club in my opinion. John Hunter getting the win, missing the win at Daytona by that much. So we could be looking at a 2-time winner here. I think, John Hunter fan here, I think he will go into definitely way deep into the playoffs, if not the Final Four. I cannot wait to see what the future with Toyota holds for this kid. I can't wait till next weekend in Vegas. We got Kyle Busch in the 51 Chevrolet Silverado. We're going to have John Hunter in the 17 for Tricon Garage. We're going to find out how good that equipment in Tricon is. Because I think there's somebody else supposed to be in the one. Yeah, it's supposed to be a stack lineup for him, so I can't wait. Actually, let me see what the. Let me look at the entry list for that. We're going to do that preview this week. Kaz Growell is in the 1 for Tricom. John Hunter's in the 17 for Tricom. Ross Chastain's in the 41 for Nice. And Kyle Busch is in it. Oh, yeah. Next week's is going to be stacked. But, yeah, this is Auto Club. Again, 2 great races. My green flag for the Auto Club for the Cup race would be, I say, Ross Chastain. He had a hell of a run. Black flag, Kyle Larson, just the problems he had. It was a shame. Electrical problem cost him. He had a car to beat. So did Chastain. But, you know what? Things happen. Kyle KFB was number 1. I'm glad he got the win for Richard Childress Racing. I hated today listening to NASCAR radio and people putting down RCRs. Like, oh, RCR was saved because Kyle Busch they won races before Kyle Busch got there. Did they have a championship caliber driver? Yeah, a few years ago. There's been, how many teams can say they've had 3 generational drivers in their history? RC can. The late Dale Earnhardt, generational talent. Kevin Harvick, generational talent. Kyle Busch, generational talent. It's all because Austin Dillon goes, hey, Pop Pop, I got a driver for you. But hey, that is the recap of Fontana Auto Club Speedway. Do we ever see Auto Club again? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't think we will. I think we are done racing at Fontana. I think we will be Streets of Long Beach, and I think we'll be Coliseum, and I will think we will be Laguna Seca before we actually do something at Fontana. Actually, I'm working on an aggressive schedule for 2024. I know there's been talk of that. I've actually done one video early last off season about that, but I got more aggressive. It is a doozy, but I'll get that up here soon. Several topics this week I want to cover, plus the previews of the race, plus the XFL preview. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.